Guys, One Piece chapter 1071, A Hero's Offensive. Early release? Let's freaking go! Let's go! TCB scans are goaded for this. I know it's a low quality scans, but honestly, TCB scans are... I didn't expect it. I was expecting next week or end of next week for this chapter, but I'm so happy that it's released this before the end of the year. And you know, honestly, it looks perfectly fine to me. Last video for the year, guys. Let's go. This chapter is packed, like when I say packed, like a real juicy delicious packed content, man. Like we got Kuma, we got Kid, Killer, Elbaf, unknown ally that Vegapunk is hiding on Egghead Island, and Mr. Big Old Man himself, Daddy Garp, is in this chapter. He is in this chapter. If that is not packed for you guys, I don't know what is, because holy golly, this is insane. Let's just get into it, shall we? To start off, guys, we got Kuma, who I thought originally is heading to Egghead Island because he is off to rescue Bonnie, sensing the danger that's currently with the CPO that's currently being there. But he currently showed up at Redport, which is the base of the Red Line, basically below Mary Joyce. Now, what reason does Kuma have going there? I legitimately thought, like I said, he's about to show up to Egghead, leaving the Revolutionary Army, and now we need to understand why is he at Redport, because this is very important. This is very important. Could it be that he is off to climb Mary Joyce like the ancient robot that did 200 years ago, and he's about to attack Mary Joyce? Or could it be it may have something to do with what Vegapunk said later on the chapter when Bonnie was caught up with him, and Bonnie was trying to basically tell Vegapunk that you need to return Kuma back to life, but Vegapunk responds that he can't return to him to normal because there is a reason for that. What reason is that? Does it mean that Kuma that we know of at Mary Joyce is programmed to do something? He's tasked by Vegapunk to do something. We don't know. There's a lot of possibilities, but I'm pretty sure this is a very important part of the story. Very important that we theorize, we find out what it is. Time to speculate, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Now, let's talk about Kid. Him and his crew finally makes an appearance on this chapter, and you know, as we all expected, they have just arrived at Elbaf. As we all know, that they are searching for the man with the burn mark, and you know, we've already speculated this before they left Wano, that Kid is heading off to Elbaf, and you know, there it is. They've ended up at Elbaf as we expected, and based on what Vegapunk told us the last few chapters, Soul is alive, and Soul has survived the tragedy of Ohara, and you know, we are currently speculating that he is the man with the burned scar. So you know, that is very interesting development here, guys. You know what else is an interesting development is, if you look down below, and there's still a red button there, make sure you hit that button right there now. Subscribe, guys. Much appreciated if you do. I know, but you know, please help me get to 50 subs, 100 subs, whatever. Come on, guys. It's the new year. Show some love. Much appreciated if you do. Stay tuned to what's gonna happen next, in terms of what's gonna happen to Elbaf. It's gonna be interesting because you know, this is the race to the One Piece. Like you know, as Kid and Killer was talking about before they left Wano, finding the man with the burned scar is gonna be putting them ahead into the race to get the One Piece, the quest to One Piece. And you know, as we all know, that Soul knows all the knowledge about from Ohara, so that is a big information right there, guys. Let's go back to Egghead. We pretty much continue with the CP0 controlling the Seraphims now, and Vegapunk and the satellites together with the Straw Hats currently up the top of the Frontier Dome. We have a pretty cool panel here. I think this is very cool with Vegapunk and the rest of the satellites. Obviously missing Atlas because she got destroyed by Lucci. He got diffed. He got diffed by Lucci. Like, you know, we also have Lilith here giving no fucks at all. It's so funny. And like, yeah, she just ready to go. She's ready to fight the CP0. I fucking love it so much. And apparently, pretty interesting comment here by Lucci. Lucci, my man, does not accept Luffy, our boy Luffy, as an emperor. And he's pretty much gonna ignore the Navy's order because, you know, he wants to fuck around. He wants to find out and fuck around. Man, I really think that Lucci is just salty and as fuck because he got defeated by Luffy. Like, you know, he got destroyed by Luffy, and you know, I don't think he still has recovered. He still hasn't gotten over it for sure. I think Lucci is just straight on copium here for sure, 100%. I'm telling you, guys. Moving on with the chapter, pretty interesting reveal here with Vegapunk. I think this is very important. Part of this chapter. This very key information here is that Vegapunk apparently has another ally on the island that is currently hiding, and for a good reason too. So apparently they didn't want the world government to find out about them, that they still exist, possibly exist still. So who could this be? Could it be another race? Maybe surviving Lunarians, and you know, the possibilities, guys. Oh my god, what if the real Kuma's consciousness was programmed into a completely different body, and he is still alive? But the way that the satellites and Vegapunk were talking is that they use the word they them. So it means it's a group of people, a group of individuals, not just one people. So it could be another race, or I'm thinking Lunarians. During all the commotion, obviously getting ready to escape the islands with the Straw Hats, someone in the control room disabled the Frontier Dome's defenses, basically rendering the defense, and now the super agents was able to go into the Frontier Dome. And they are now able to enter, and you know, they spotted the Straw Hat ships, obviously parked at the top of the Frontier Dome, as we all know, and you know, just as Kaku was about to attack the Straw Hat ships. Oh my god. Of course. Who else is in the ship? My boy, motherfucking Zoro himself. He's just trying to nap, man. It's like, who's deserving? Don't disturb my boy's nap. And you know, it's a pretty funny panel here when Kaku find out it was Zoro that was that blocked his attack, and you know, he just looked like he saw a ghost, and you know, he knows he don't want to fuck around with Zoro. And I just think he's gonna get clapped by Zoro. No shot. Unless Kaku has an awakening power as well, man. It's gonna get clapped by Zoro. Like, no chance. Stop it. No conversation right there. Guys, continuing on. Obviously, we all expected Egghead Island will be a very short chapter, short arc. And, you know, that's basically what's gonna happen here. We will most likely leave in a couple of chapters, heading to most likely Elbaf, because obviously Vegapunk, Soul, Robin, and, you know, the Straw Hats, and who knows, maybe Shank might make an appearance as well. Or this island might be the place where the emperors might clash, might come into play. So who knows? Gonna be interesting, guys. Gonna be interesting. So stay tuned. There's an interesting plot that's gonna happen there. A lot of things gonna happen at Elbaf. Elbaf is gonna be big, guys. Obviously, we all know that Kizaru still is around. Still didn't show up in this chapter, so probably make an appearance next chapter, 100%, because you know, he'll probably make it interesting before we leave the island. Maybe a couple of fights, a couple of panels against the Straw Hats, or maybe Zoro himself, or maybe Sanji himself. So interesting, guys. And the biggest moment in this chapter. This is important. This is very important. The Navy's hero, Grandpa Daddy Garp, finally makes his move. Oh my god. He shows up at the G14 base towards the end of the chapter, basically to pick up Helmeppo. Helmeppo is best friend. He's friends with Kobe. They're in the same group, and you know, guess where they're going? That is right, Garp. Garp is about to rescue Kobe from Hachinosu. You rescue Kobe from the Blackbeard pirates. Oh my god, guys! The ramifications of this is crazy, right? Okay, first of all, we know that Law and Blackbeard and some of the Blackbeard pirates is currently fighting on some island. So could it be that Law and Blackbeard's fight is already finished, or we might see the next few chapters. We might see an appearance of Law and Blackbeard. I guess like the continuation and like the conclusion of this fight. Are we going to see Garp versus Blackbeard? Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy if we get to see Blackbeard against Garp and like a full power Garp. I mean, like, obviously he's old, but he's still the Navy's hero. I think he can still clap everyone. Just even though he doesn't have devil fruits. As what Kaido said, Haki is supreme. Haki is God tier. If you have God tier Haki, devil fruit ain't nothing. It doesn't mean anything. So God, this is very important. Very important repercussions. A lot could happen. What if Garp gets killed in this when after rescuing Kobe? This is big, guys. Oh my god. There's a lot of things gonna happen in the next few chapters. I'm very excited, guys. What did you guys think about this chapter? Oh, that was a lot, honestly. What did you guys think? Did you guys like that there was a lot of things going on in this chapter? Did you guys think that was too much? Did you enjoy this chapter? I personally love it. I personally enjoyed this chapter. I love that we are getting to find out. We are getting bits and pieces of what's currently happening around the world, and it just feels like it is definitely like the final saga, because a lot of moving pieces are getting involved. A lot of things are happening, and massive plot development here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Much appreciated. If you do, leave your like. I'll probably do another deep video doing a deep dive on some of the key information revealed here. So watch out for that, guys. Guys, I hope you guys all have a great new year. I will catch you guys all on the next one. It's your boy Kenny V signing off for the year. Peace out.